What is up, guys, and welcome back to a brand new video of Stock Talk, where we talk stocks and crypto. And in this video, we're going to be talking about the Bitcoin price prediction and where we think it's going to be headed. We're just going to be revisiting what we were talking about in the previous couple of videos. So it's nothing too new. We're just going to, refresh our minds about it and see if we're still following what we're supposed to follow. So in the previous videos, if you haven't been watching them, we've called out this big old W pattern and this inverted head and shoulders that you can't see on the day frame, but you can see on the 4 hourly. Just believe me that it's there. We've hit our first measured target, which was about 44,000, and we wicked even higher to that, which was about 45,000. Yeah, I swear I seen it at 45,000 some, like at the middle of the night. I remember just waking up and like something told me to just check the price, and it was up. So based off the previous ones, this is what I was gonna point out, is that we have a dip and then the two capitulations, and then we go back to the neckline, and then we do a small retracement, and then we shoot up. And as you can see right here, we have the dip, the two capitulations, and then now we're gonna probably retrace from here, and then make that cup and handle that I've been saying, and then go for phase two, which would be the 54,000 mark. It would make a lot of sense because what you see, these dashed lines in the middle of this W, if you take what's on the left side, which is this right here, this small dip and this big dip, and mirror it onto the right side, you would have this dip right here, which would form this handle right here, and then we'd go to phase two. We'd push up to about 48K, have a little bit of trouble from there, and then go for our second initiative push, which would be about 52,000, which isn't that far from our measured price target. I could even adjust this a little better towards the neckline, because the neckline is like right here, so this would be 53K. So let me just drag this right here, like this is the neckline. I'm gonna just drag this right about here, and that's about 52K or whatever, whoopty whoop. Alright, I'm gonna leave it like that. So we have a W pattern forming right here, and all I see that I need to wait for is this second retracement right here, and then we'll shoot up. And if we just keep taking a look at the past, like that's literally what just keeps happening. Like it's what always happens. If I just take it out from the day frame, let's go to the 4 hourly. We're able to see it a little bit better. So we seen this one, the two capitulations, then boom. This one's hella ugly, but there's a big one, then the two capitulations, then another retracement, and then we go for the run. So this happens quite often. I'm not gonna really deep dive into it too much, just believe me that it happens. So far all we gotta do is just wait for this to keep pumping or keep pushing. I'm gonna take a little look at XRP, because XRP, man, is gonna be the next one. We're a little bit behind based off the inverted head and shoulders that we seen Bitcoin do. This inverted head and shoulders, you see this inverted head and shoulders, we're like right here on the XRP one. We're like right here. You see, we're like right here. But look, inverted head and shoulders. So we're like about like a day behind, or something like that. So I do see this pumping up to at least a minimum of 85 cents, but that's the launch pad that I've been calling out for a long time. And then from there we would easily go to 94 cents or $1.15. But my measured price target from this inverted head and shoulders would be the 94 cents or 93 cents. How did I get that? Well, I took a measurement from the bottom of the head all the way to the neckline, grabbed this, and then put it back to the neckline. And we get a 93 cent, 94 cent. So that's the measured target. I know I'm just going back on what I was saying, and it sounds quite repetitive, but that's what you need to do in order for this to be memorized and this to be embedded into your brain. You just got to keep hearing it and keep looking at it. So don't get annoyed about it. Don't get like, oh man, same shit. Nah, man, like go ahead and rehear it. You know what I'm saying? You know how many times you have to hear a song for you to memorize it? Exactly. Like, come on. So let's hop back onto the Bitcoin real quick, because last night, like in my head, like I kept saying like I see a bull flag forming, but now that I'm in the chart, it don't really look like it. Maybe if I change the frame, let's go with like a 2 hour. Nah, that's still not it. Let's go with like a 30-minute. All right, that's a little. It's a little ugly. It's not really a bull flag, but it's a staircase. So a staircase essentially is you take your first step, second step, and you would go for your third step. You know what I'm saying? And you go for your third step. So that essentially is what a staircase is, or whatever they call this stuff. And how would you measure the next move? It's quite easy. You take it from the breakout, which is right here, and you take it to the high, or right there, and then you bring this right here, and then this will take you to about 48K, which was what we were talking about. Would be the next holdup right here. Wait, no, swoop, my bad. It was right here. There it is. This one right here. This 48K right here. Remember when I was saying that we'll have a small little right there, and then we'll go to the 50. Yeah, so it's 48K, and then it just measured up perfectly right here. That's gonna be that measured move. So that's what I'm waiting for the next short-term move. Is it would be about like a $5,000 push from 43,000. Let's just say 44,000. So another like $4,000 push. And from there, we would wait to see what else is this story telling us. You can't really like predict too many moves, because you know you gotta wait for the market to keep telling you the story for you to be able to predict a little bit more. So right now it looks like we're going for the third tap on this rejection zone, 1, 2, and 3. So on this one we actually broke out of it. So what I hear a lot of people say is on the third tap usually it's pretty weak, and on the third tap we usually tend to break out. So if this third tap is real, then we will break out, and then we will see a like at least a 45K again, 45K. But this inverted head and shoulder is playing out to the T. I don't think we're gonna see the handle, but we still see this humongous W pattern forming out. And when we go to the day frame, yeah, so this is the huge W pattern that we've been calling out. I'm gonna move this to the side a little bit. That's our next measure target, which would be 48K. So you guys see how these measure targets are just like, you know, giving themselves away. It's just all like, you can just all see it all once you like really dive deep into this. So it's like the W, and this inverted head and shoulders gave us the complete W. Now this W is gonna give us this next move over here. Well, this W is gonna give us this move right here, this 53K. But on the 45-minute frame or the 30-minute frame, on the staircase that we're seeing on these, because in the day frame it's just two big green candles, but when you zoom more in, it's it's a whole bunch of like red, green, red, green, red, green, red, green, red, greens. A whole bunch of them. Just a whole bunch of them when you go in the 30-minute chart frame. And that 30-minute chart frame showed us a staircase. That staircase gave us a measured target of about 48K, which also lines up with previous barriers and highs. And then from there, we'll probably see a little small retracement, and then go to the 50 something K. And I just wanted to speak about how the Russian war is actually benefiting this cryptocurrency rally, because the rumble, I believe it's called, or the ruble, which is like the Russian dollar or some shit. That thing is literally just going straight down. This is being like attacked and like being worthless right now. So what a lot of Ukrainians and Russians are doing right now is they're honestly buying a whole bunch of cryptos. And not only to mention that, the Ukrainians got like $5 million of aid in Bitcoin. And the reason why they're getting the aid in Bitcoin is because a whole bunch of banks are being frozen, and a whole bunch of all this whoop-de-whoop. The bank system is failing right now, and we're seeing a whole bunch of error with it due to this sanctioning and all this whoop-de-whoop and all that bullshit. So this is quite bullish for cryptocurrencies. Sadly, we needed a war for this to happen. We needed it. We needed it to happen. I'm sorry. I feel bad for everyone out there in the war. I hope you guys are honestly just getting through it and you guys can escape all this. Hopefully this madness ends pretty soon, because like we all know that this needed to happen for the motherfucking new financial system to be implemented. And of course, it's towards the end of the Shemitah cycle. The Shemitah cycle, towards the end of the 7-year cycle, there's got to be a lot of destruction for the next cycle to be a lot of building. And that's basically what we're just waiting for. So yeah, that's all I was really gonna tap onto today. It was just a little short video. Not too informative on this one. Just basically rerunning what I was saying. Just a little quick update. And yeah, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Go ahead, leave a thumbs up, like, and subscribe. Peace.